Good. All there, right? You don't even know. You don't even know. Chris, that's you? Did y'all see that? Hey, come on. We just put everything up. Hey man, I told you Chris was coming by. MTV Chris.
Oh shit.
The fuck? Why do you think?
You lied, bro.
I'm lying. This podcast. You thought I was lying?
I thought you was lying, bro.
What the fuck when it comes to our crib,
man?
Hey, anyways, let me go ahead. I'm about to just show you where my big chair is. But y'all make sure to catch us at What's the Niche every Wednesday. Alright?
It's my last record.
Hey, Bizzle Pay. Gmind TV.
Right. What's in this podcast, episode 74. And once again, it's another special episode with my man Bo Stanley. How's it going, man?
Life's good.
Life's good. Hell yeah. New year, man. 2022. It's always a good year. Who'd you brought with you today, man?
Got my man's EK Trip.
Hell yeah. What's
going
good,
on,
bro?
producer?
What's good? Oh, producer, man. Okay. So you make beats and shit too. So that's dope. So, Bo, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man, and like where you come from and how you started getting into music.
So I'm from Culpeper, Virginia, and started making music about 3.5 years ago.
Word.
I don't know if I'd call myself a rapper because I like to make a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But it's like
so you just an artist in general. That's the way I like to call myself.
Yeah. I don't like being put into a box.
I feel that.
I try to make everything just different from.
Yeah, I was listening to one track. It sounded like rock joint is in your link on Instagram. So I see you definitely do a lot of different. Do you have like any rap songs and things like that too?
Yeah, I got a lot of rap songs.
Dope.
That last song I put out, that was the first time I ever put out like a song like that. And I don't even listen to music like that. Like that was like electro, like punk rock. I don't even listen to that. And that just came to.
This came about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. So like, what is like your process like, and like when you making music?
It depends. Like, whenever I'm in the studio with him, it's like, you know, me and him just kind of like
he'll jam out for a little bit. Maybe like 5-10 minutes listening. Favorite artists or whatnot.
Right.
And then we get to it, man. It's like 30 minutes getting the beat down, and then keep that rough. Get the vocals in, and it's done.
Hell yeah. Now, do you record, like, you write things down when you record, or do you, like, punch in?
I don't do punch-ins.
Gotcha.
I kind of, like, I don't know, that was never really my thing to do punch-ins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely how I started out. Like, I refused to do the punch-ins. And, like, I just now, like, shit got so busy for me, it's hard for me to, like, really take a lot of time to write a bunch of songs. So, like, now I kind of got to punch in just to be able to get everything done I got to do through the day and still record. So, but I definitely feel you on that, because, like, when you punch in, it's a different sound compared to when you're, like, writing it and you already reciting the words, you know the words, you're saying those with confidence. Because even a lot of times with me, with those punch-in songs, I still got, before the songs come out, I still got to go right back in and redo the whole song again anyway. So most of the time, you know, it's better to already know what you about to say. You could, you know, enunciate the words and all that good stuff way better.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how long you been making music? Like,
it's 3.5 years.
Okay.
But I mean, I've always wanted to make music type shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like main artists I get inspiration from is X.
Okay.
So, but when he passed away, that was really when I started to really get into the shit. Like I probably started like a month before, but that was when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start really taking this shit.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. For sure. But yeah, so you say you're from Culpeper. So did you go to school out there?
Yeah.
So what school did you go to?
Went to CC. He went to CC also.
Dope. I went to Eastern, so
Yeah, word.
Yeah, with the Eastern.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's when we said, I was like, damn, you from Culpeper? I didn't even realize it the whole time. Like, I've been watching it. I was like, damn, I didn't realize it.
Yeah.
So you probably familiar with like Kendall.
Yep. He lives right down the road from me.
Oh, is he right in there too? Okay, that's dope. Oh yeah. So yeah, we definitely
It's
got
a small world.
Yeah, for real. We definitely got to link up outside of this, man, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So Culpeper, man. Like, what's it like growing up there? Like, I know a little bit.
know.
I don't know. It's a lot different now.
It's a lot different now, yeah, for sure.
From what it used to be.
When we was kids, I don't know how old you are.
I'm 19.
19. Okay, so yeah, I'm a little older. Me and Kendall a little older, but when we were kids, like everybody was outside. Like it was mad people outside. Wasn't that many guns out there. But you know, when we had our differences, we fight. You know what I mean? Like normal people. You know what I'm saying? And live to fight another day. But you know, now I think now Culpeper's become a little mini city. Like it's kind of like got like a lot of same things that people would think that are going on in a city is going on in the town, and anything could happen anywhere really. But the cops out there for me is crazy. Like I can't deal with that shit.
Nah, the cops up there, they ain't cops, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they call them.
Yeah, man.
I can't tell you how many times they almost killed me just random occasion, driving with their phone in their hand. Or
Yeah,
they
I ain't
don't
gonna
take care
name
of what
drop.
they're
I know
supposed to
who I want to say on top of my head, but I ain't gonna say his name on here because I don't want no target on me. But that guy right there, that guy right there, he's in charge of it all. That's all I'm gonna say, yo. I've heard some stories about him, but yeah, Culpeper's a dope place, man. I never lived there, but I went to school, for 2 years. I lived in Orange, but I got kicked out of Orange, so I had my mom to send me to Eastern View. So just going there I met Kendall. I met some of my best friends from Culpeper, so I definitely love the place. Eventually, man, I'm trying to do like shows and shit down that joint. Like,
man, I've been wanting to do that. Me and him was planning a show.
It's a hard place to do that stuff in.
Everywhere is. Yeah.
I promise you, Culpeper, you meet some of the best people ever, but the town itself is just like a cloud of toxic.
Yeah.
I don't know the word, but it's just like toxic cloud around the whole town or something.
Yep.
It's
Everybody,
crazy.
it's like negative energy because like people are stuck there and shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
If you live there, you almost feel like you can't get out.
Right.
And I can say that because I moved to
Exactly.
Gainesville for 4 years and I ended up back in Culpeper.
Right.
So explain that.
I feel you. That's like when I went to Maryland when I graduated. Like I'm originally from Maryland before I moved out here, but going back there older, I'm like, shit, it's so much fast paced and different than being out here where it's like a little slower, it's a lot less to do, but as a kid, I would say like growing up out here as opposed to like being back in home where I'm from, like I'm glad I went to high school out here because like I was able to avoid a lot of shit that I probably would have got into back. Cause it's way easier it's like mad shit going on up there, bro. It's like the city.
I bet.
Yeah.
I've been up to Maryland and all that. I seen it.
Yeah, it's mad shit going on. So as a kid, it's mad easy to get caught up in some dumb shit. Out here, it's kind of like you actually got a little fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make your choice. Like me, I just like to party and shit. Did my little fighting in here and there, but I just like to party and shit. Most people around me just like to party. But you knew who those people were that were probably they're the crash outs. You know what I'm saying? Like stay away from them. They don't care about life. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I enjoy growing up there. So like when you become a famous, I believe in manifestation shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
When you become a famous artist and shit, bro, like you plan on giving back to like Culpeper and maybe having like a fucking advertisement banner down Main Street.
Yeah, I'd like to like put on for the whole city type shit. Because there's literally there's not much going on in Culpeper. Like there's not a lot of shit. So
and if anyone comes from there, it's like they don't even acknowledge that they're from there.
Yeah, but that's know where Culpeper is.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the people that might be watching the podcast going like probably looking up on their phones.
Yeah, right.
Where Culpeper at, man?
Right.
Like, come on.
yeah, I go to Loudon sometimes, and like whenever I tell people where I'm from, they're like, "Where's Culpeper at?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude,
bro,
we're
it's
like 3 counties away.
Exactly. Like, we not that far away.
Yeah, people definitely don't. I have to always tell people it's near Fredericksburg or some shit like that, so people would know.
Richmond, people know Richmond before Culpeper. I'm like, dude, that's 3 hours away or something like that. I don't understand it.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a small town. But so what is like some of your plans like to make it out like as an artist?
And I kind of want to move to Florida. Florida, I feel like that's my style down there.
Okay.
Like South Florida, like around Broward type shit.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Cause it's like they got a lot of alternative, like, you know.
Yeah, like you said, X is your inspiration. So yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I mean, that's like my main one, but I feel like my style, even if you didn't blow up, I feel like my style would have still been the same, like, because I still, you know, grew up around, like, listening to shit like that, so.
I feel what you're saying. I definitely feel what you're saying. Yeah, bro, so, like, I know with me, with music now, like, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, I want to, like, create a plan. Like, I feel like sometimes a lot of people fall short is they don't, like, necessarily put yourself in a position where you're gonna actually win instead of just doing the same thing over and over again. So like with me, I didn't realize how much you should probably put into like marketing and ad things and things like that to really, cause no one really cares when you just drop a song. It's mad artists and local artists out there. So like little things like that is something that I learned. I don't know if you've ever like thought about, you know, like ads and things like that.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing a lot of stuff like that this year.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to like preach a lot. Like you're gonna hear me on the podcast preaching that a lot, cause like I feel like that's probably the missing component a lot of times with artists that are trying to make it. Like I know it costs money, but I mean it costs money to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of like it's just one of those give or take things, and you just kind of go with your way. That's the whole thing called growth. You know what I'm saying? Growing. And even doing things like what you're doing now, coming on a podcast, things like that. Like I'm doing the same process. You know what I'm saying? When I drop my project, gotta go hit up all these people. Gotta go because you gotta branch, get your name out there. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what I was about to go on to. If you ain't got a network, all that advertising and stuff, it's only gonna go
exactly.
So
you gotta
far.
do the same thing. You got the internet, and you gotta also be hitting the feet on the ground, taking trips to like just going to Atlanta for a weekend.
You gotta get the local stuff done before you gotta go anywhere else. Because how you gonna do it anywhere else?
Exactly, if you can't do it locally. Yep, you set a foundation here locally, and that don't mean just stay here. You know, that means go take a trip. Go, cause you can get a lot done in a place in a city for 7 days, right? And come right back. You can meet so many people in 7 days,
no doubt.
and then come back, network with all those people. Now you got when you go back, now you got all these people to go hit up and go see different studios, different things like that. And Atlanta is a dope place for that. I went maybe about 6 years ago with my boy. We did some random shit. This artist randomly hit us up on fucking internet and shit, and we just he wanted pictures and videos, and we didn't know shit about pictures and videos. We just did the shit. So the free trip to Atlanta. So we just went down the jump, and it was I think it was like 4 days we was down there with him. And it was my first experience being around like an artist. Like, he was actually coming up, you know what I mean? Like he had songs that were spinning on the radio and stuff like that. His name was Young Ham. And he went to Atlanta to do like a whole like tour of different clubs and different studios and shit like that, right? But I noticed his uncle, who was basically his manager, and his dude, real street nigga and shit. This nigga. Hey yo boy. Here you go, bro. This for coming out. Nigga was always paying us for some shit, right? So he was paying everybody. Like everybody was getting money, right? So it intrigued me because I asked him. He was like, "Man, it ain't about if I have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it because these people gonna look out for me. And the next time we come down this jump, you know what I'm saying? Every hood we go to, that nigga gonna oh yeah, that nigga gave me a couple extra bucks than when I originally said that the jump was. You know what I'm saying? Reward people for good work, different things like that. The money gonna circulate. You know what I'm saying? When you pay for your ads, that money gonna circulate because when you pay for that ad, if you got some merch with it, got something with it, people gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? And that money comes right back. It's like a circulation, man. That's just how it works. So, what are some of the other things that you're looking to get into, like life-wise, like besides music?
I would like to start like my own podcast one day. Like one day, I feel like that would be tough.
You're talking to the right person, man. That's what I produce. I like to put those together, man.
I can talk all
me and
day.
EK can help you out, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I like watching interviews about other artists and stuff like that, and learning from other artists, like picking their brains type shit.
Yeah.
Seeing what their like process is.
Yep.
Type shit.
That's dope. That's dope. So you want to get into like artist development at some point too, right?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's some things that I want to do. Like I just did the dumb thing and tried to start doing that shit all at once. You know what I'm saying? Like so like now it's I got a headache all the time, but it's still worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Too fast.
Yeah. But it happens. It happens. But that's a good goal for yourself, man. Like I think the whole name of the game is, especially like dealing with like the industry. My uncle, he used to work for Def Jam, had his own radio station and shit. He's always told me like, you don't have to be this big name artist to do anything, or you don't have to be this big name person in the industry. You can be an industry person, make your living, and still be in the realm of music all the time. Like the path you're taking with the engineering and things like that. Like you can entrench yourself with music and still that be your everyday job. And you don't gotta be no A-list celebrity or none of that shit. Like 9 times out of 10, it's mad guys that my uncles introduced me to. That's what really inspired me. Is on the independent grind, bro, and it don't matter if niggas is working 6 months out the year, they still touring for the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? They only working 6 months out the year. And things like people being able to, especially if you deal with your money, you know what I'm saying? Like you can set up your own tours and things like that easily. You know what I mean? So I like to preach that to independent artists as well. Like as I'm learning, like if you set up your artistry like a business, you're gonna go places. You know what I'm saying? Like have your merchandise, like what are the things you're gonna sell with it? You know what I'm saying? And really gravitate the attention of the audience, because everyone's fucking making music right now. Like shit, everybody's picking up.
Especially after that COVID flow, where everyone's stuck at home. Everyone's been trying to get into something new, and I mean, the people that are gonna make it are the people that put their all into it. They're all in something.
Too many people don't be taking it serious. They're just doing it for fun.
That's a fact.
Way too many
goofy
people.
with it.
I can't tell you how many times I'll reach out, or somebody will reach out to the podcast, right? And then they'll be like, and I really, like I told you, that I really hate charging people, but we gotta pay for the space, like these lights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, cause my original plan with this was, cause I was getting frustrated when I go on those runs. I'm paying thousands of dollars to go on go on these podcasts. So I'm like, man, I'm trying to make a place where it's cheap, affordable, and everyone can come on and just feel free to come on and talk your shit, man, and get your shit off. So, damn, I forgot what I was saying, bro. I smoke a lot, so I be forgetting shit.
Bro,
shit, dog.
Yeah,
damn,
I thought I was the only one, bro.
Nah, man, that shit be happening to me, dog. That shit be happening to me, man. That's crazy. I had something good to say too.
Elephant in the room.
I had something good to say, yo. I totally forgot that shit, man. Man, don't smoke weed.
Something about the independent flow and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what you was on.
You gotta have the merchandise and shit, right? You go with it. You have something that goes with it, and then you'll be able to. Cause people aren't buying music. You're not making money off of streams. You're making the money off of what you can sell with it, your likeliness, brand deals. Shit, let me shut up, man. I'm giving away too much. We gotta talk off camera, man.
Yeah.
But
Giving out too much game time.
Yeah, but it's things like that that's going.